Hello there, welcome to Emerald House of Cars, and today I'm going to take you around this 2017 Seat Leon TSI SE Dynamic Technology. It's a 1.2 litre petrol engine in grey. Let's have ourselves a look around. First things first, of course, we have our gorgeous headlights here. Very dynamic, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous set of them right there, and of course they come part and parcel with a beautiful set of fog lights just there, set against that beautiful black background there. And we're going to follow all that black, all that nice, lovely black trimming over here. And you can see we have a complete set, and they're all in terrific nick as well. Now there, of course, bookending our gorgeous front Seat grille, set in black with that really lovely, thick chrome border all the way around. And our lovely chrome Seat badge there as well. Now, as you can see, the car does come in grey. I'm just looking over the bonnet and looking at the rest of the car. It really does pop under our lights here at the showroom, but I promise you it also does pop there in real life. As you can see, our windscreen as well, very lovely. No chips, no scratches, no marks, nothing of the sort. Although we do have this big green emerald tick right there, which means that this vehicle here has the Emerald House of Cars seal of approval, which essentially is really this car right here, this Seat Leon, has undergone our Emerald 128 point check, and not just undergone it, but the big green tick signifies it's passed each and every one of those single points of inspection. 128 out of 128, which means that this Seat Leon right here is A1 mechanically certified, bumper to bumper, tyre to tyre, top to tail, roof to bottom. Now, as you can see down the side here, we've got beautiful straight lines on all of our panels. Gorgeous straight lines, grey panels, tinted glass, as you can see. You also have our gorgeous grey wing mirror there with our service indicator built in as well. Now we're going to go all the way around this vehicle, have a look at it. Everything that could be looked at will be looked at, because first and foremost, I want you to see the car. I think it's a pretty damn good car. Pretty cushy piece of stock, I must say. And I want you to have a look at it. I want you to appreciate it and fall in love with it, just as we have here at Emerald. I love a Seat Leon. I think they're pretty mint cars, to be fair, and this is a wonderful example of that. So I want you to see the car, but most importantly, not see any surprises. What you see is what you get. We do have a reputation as Emerald as being the dealership of transparency. It's what we've built our brand on. It's what we've built the way we handle customers on. And so we're going to pass that on right here. If I see it, you're going to see it as well. We're on the same team. So we're coming on down here, and you can see our alloys here. They're in beautiful sort of light grey right there. Terrific nick all the way around. I believe there's about 36,000 miles on the clock. We're going to check that out a bit later. But I want to point out to you, it's not really about the number on the clock. Whilst that is a very, very healthy number, especially for the age of this vehicle, I want to more be concerned about the journey to that number. Is this a used car, or is this an abused car? Has it been ragged around, mistreated, anything like that? Well, the alloys, they're always going to wear it on their face. And as you can see, these are in pretty good nick. You do have the very mildest sign of cosmetic blemishing just around the edge there. It's a little hard to make out, but I can see it, so I want you to see it as well. Now we're going to follow our straight line all the way down to our second alloy. Is it going to be 2 for 2? It is indeed. I think we're going to be getting a bit of repetition here, but again, it's nice to have a look. It's nice to see, and it's nice to check each and everything that happens with this vehicle. So we're heading around the back here, and you can see we've got tinted glass there in the rear, right by our rear wiper. We've got our tail lights, as you can see there, glowing in red there on the right, and over here on the left as well. Now, of course, they're bookending our gorgeous chrome Seat Leon badges right there. Every piece of chrome on this car is fully intact and in terrific nick. Coming around the end, we've got our again our rear set of fog lights there. We also have our rear parking sensors. Very, very lovely. Nice to have those chucked in by Seat. As you can see, with all of them there as well. Coming on down, let's just keep on checking out. Let's just keep on investigating. You can see that the car itself is in terrific nick as well. Now, I do want to point out, we do have this very, very little mark right here. It's almost like somebody sort of caught it with a biro and just dug this little line here. And as you can see it in comparison to my fat finger right there. It's not massively noticeable or anything, but again, we want you to know because it's on the car and we play for the same team here. Right, well, we're around the back. Let's have ourselves a look in the boot. And again, Seat are not pulling any punches when it comes to maximising the amount of space that they're offering you in this four-door car. You've got a fair bit of space there. I mean, you're not really going to have any issue with your day-to-day routine. This is bigger than most conventional boots. Good amount of space. You've got a lovely little pocket there with a net, so you're going to be able to, you know, if you're getting anything that may roll around, you're going to be able to put that in safely and securely. This is a great boot, and maybe if you're a glutton for size, maybe you're going to IKEA, you want to pick up something a little bigger. Well, as you can see, the rear seats have the 60/40 split. You can push them down and take advantage of 2/3 of this automobile. So it's nice to know that you've got the options right there. Let's just check out again the roof over this Leon. Glorious in grey, I must just say. Terrific nick as well. Let's come on down here. Oh, we do have this very small little blemish just right there. You can see it's not very large because we're comparing it right there to my sausage finger. But again, we just want to point it out so that you know it's there, because we know it's there and we're playing for the same team here. Coming on down here, I think it's 3 for 3 in terms of the alloys. They look pretty good. Yeah, I reckon I could eat my dinner off that. That is in a pretty good condition. Let's follow our straight line all the way down to our 4th alloy. And I think we've got a perfect set of 4 there. Very nice. Very happy with that again. Just means that the car in front of you, aside from being A1 mechanically certified, has been looked after. It's been, you know, treated well by its past owners, and now it's here at Emerald where it's getting that luxury treatment, waiting for its next owner. Opening up, let's have a look what we have to offer in the rear. And again, we do have a good amount of leg room. I love these little pockets that you have back in the seats. And first and foremost, you're just going to get yourself a comfortable seat. You know, it's been well maintained. It's in good condition all the way around. Very nice right there. It doesn't seem to be a stitch nor seam out of place. In fact, it looks like the condition of the outside matches the condition of the inside, because it looks hardly touched at all. Certainly leaning more towards a used vehicle than an abused vehicle. Very nice. This is always what you hope for when you're getting yourself a used vehicle. You want one that's been so well looked after, so well maintained that you can hardly tell it's been used at all, and that is what this Seat Leon is proving to us today. But let's have ourselves a look in the front, see what we have access to right here. Well, we've got front and rear electric window controls right there. We've got central locking, we've got a chrome door handle, we've got our speaker system built in, and we've got tons and tons of legroom. Like I've said, you know, it may seem like a smaller car, but you need to tell the car that, because it's not acting like that at all. It's got legroom, it's got arm room, it's got comfy seats, it's got space for miles. It's fantastic. And looking at these seats right here, again, just matches the back seats and matches the exterior, because, you know, I'm fairly sure this is a used car, but you would not know by the condition of these seats here. Not a stitch nor seam out of place. There's still a lot of life in them. There's still a lot of rumpy pumpy in them, if you know what that means. Yeah, you just wouldn't know. In fact, I'm going to have a seat inside, where we can get a great look around at the interior cabin. Now, as you can see, nary a mark, nor scratch, nor bump, anything like that. Really must commend the past owner of this Leon, because she has just left it in such an immaculate condition. Hardly feels like she's used it. Don't get me wrong, the car has come here and in addition to undergoing the 128-point check, it's also undergone a good valet. So you can see that's why it's clean as hell, because our valet team are very thorough. In fact, you probably can't tell through the camera, but the car has this wonderful lemon smell, and that may just be because of our Pad Emoji air freshener that we're going to throw in. I don't think so. I reckon that's just we're going to throw that in on top, aren't we? I mean, that of course comes up down here. You got your interior lighting built in as well. You also have your vanity mirror with the lighting built in as well. But I tell you what we're going to do. Let's start looking at the features that this car has to offer. Let's whack the key in, let's turn the steering wheel, and let's have ourselves a look around. Now, first and foremost, you can see, let's go straight for the steering wheels, and you can see that the steering wheel controls right there are directly linked to both your volume and your Bluetooth telephone connectivity. Coming over here, you also have your media controls and all manner of things that you need to control your center console right there. But that is only really if you're driving by yourself and you don't want or don't have anyone necessarily to push these buttons for you. We zoom over here and you can see our center console comes on straight away. You can see our classic FM has come on straight away, and this is a DAB, FM and AM radio, as you can see, and as I've just demonstrated there, it's a touch screen as well. So very, very useful. I myself like to leave it on DAB, and you can see we are on classic right there right now. I'm a big classic fan, but the beautiful thing is, you know, using the steering wheel controls, as you can see there, you can switch between stations, not a problem, or you can access your station list nice and easy right there as well. That's your radio, but let's say you don't fancy listening to something in particular on the radio, where you can click media and you can access various sources of media that you can input yourself. So, you know, Bluetooth, Aux Input, USB, maybe your phone, maybe a music player, anything you can upload a playlist to, you're going to be able to put it straight through this machine and play it fantastically well like that. However, there's also way more to do. I mean, let's say if you're connecting your telephone up there, you got your Bluetooth telephone connectivity. So again, no need for 6 points on your license trying to juggle a phone call. You can put it straight through, and it's trying to connect to my phone, but we are filming with it. So let's just get out of there right now. Got your vehicle settings there as well. Very, very helpful. If you're someone like me who is, I mean, I'm constantly forgetting when I'm supposed to book my vehicle in to have a look at this, that and the other. I'm off in my own little world. I always tend to forget. What's nice is this Seat Leon is going to try and remind you as much as it can. It gives you reports, little things like that. Just really, really lovely that it goes through the time and effort to do that. You've also got your sound settings there as well. So again, maybe you got a bit more of an educated ear than I do. You got your playlist, you know, you crack your CD in, you get your playlist, your USB, you're dead chuffed, but maybe the car doesn't quite make it sound how you want it to. Well, you're going to be able to, with adjusting all these sound settings here, your equalizer, your balance, all that stuff, play it your way, I say. And of course, last but not least, we have our settings there for your screen, your time and day, your language, units, all that good stuff. Nice and easy to use. Your Bluetooth, your factory settings, all that good stuff, readily available, exactly where and how you need it. And can I also just really admire the condition of this Seat Leon? I mean, we've got this beautiful sort of grey strip all the way around with the chrome trim as well. It's just a really well put together car. It really is. It's well put together. It's well designed. It's very, very practical. It's very reliable, very, very robust, and it'll just get you from A to B exactly where and when you need to go, with a couple of handy features along the way. Very, very lovely. Coming on down here, you got your air conditioning. So, you know, you got your temperature right here. So let's whack it on cold. Let's blast it up. And there you go. You can hear it working a treat. But the beautiful thing as well is you also have your front and rear windscreen demisting options right there again. I can't tell you how many times I'm caught in the car and all the windscreens are coated in mist. I'm just emitting heat. So I'm the perfect person to be driving around in during the winter. However, you want to combat that, you got your windscreen demisting options right there as well. Really nice to have those as standard in the Seat Leon. Just hidden under there, snuggled under there, you have two USBs and one aux input. So again, you want to connect your phone, your music player, your iPod, anything of the sort, you can connect them there. You can whack them on the tray, keep them out of the way, and it just makes it a nice, safer driving experience. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-speed gearbox right there in gloss black with the beautiful chrome trim all the way around. And of course, it's all set against this lovely black background with the chrome trim all the way around it there. Very, very lovely. Got our electronic parking brake there with auto hold as well. Just, you know, another safety feature. It's a very safe, very secure car. Very practical, very economical. You name it, it is it. Coming on down here, we've got a couple of cup holders. We've got our 12-volt charging point right there and our locking wheel nut. I'll tell you what, I'll throw that in. And we've got our lovely armrest, very, very comfortable. But underneath there, you've just got a little section right there. You can put anything that you want in there. Keep it out of the way. I myself like to hide my lion bars in there just so the missus doesn't sneak them off when I'm not looking. Having a look as well, let's have a look at the dash. And you can see, yep, just as I'd said, you got yourself 36,778 miles on the clock, or let's say 37, which again, great amount of miles when you take into account the age of the car, great amount of miles when you take into account just getting a used car anyway. It's definitely a fantastic number, but it's not really the most important number when it comes to vehicles at Emerald. The most important number is 128, and that's because this Seat Leon, just like all the stock we have here at Emerald, has undergone the 128-point Emerald inspection, and not just undergone it, but it's passed it with flying colours. Meaning that this vehicle right here is A1 mechanically certified. That's the most important number when it comes to used vehicles. But let's have a look around here, and let's conclude our tour and just have ourselves a look at the engine. Let's pop that open, have ourselves a look. Let's see if I can get it with one hand. There we go, it's passed the one hand test. And let's have a look at this Seat Leon engine. Now, I'm no mechanic, so I'm not really going to point at things and say, you know, check out that flange, it's mint, it works a dream. I'm not going to say that because I'm not really one for lying about things I don't know. What I can say, and what I know is most definitely true, is that once again, the vehicle has the big green seal of approval on there, which means that this engine, just like the rest of the vehicle, top to tail, bumper to bumper, has undergone the 128-point Emerald inspection, and not just undergone it, but it's passed each and every single one of those points of inspection with flying colours. So another important number to note about the Seat Leon itself is 1, as in it's A1 mechanically certified all the way around, and that just means a little bit more of peace of mind when you're coming to view the vehicle. Now, we are a family-run dealership, and family is at the heart of pretty much everything that we do here at Emerald. It's not just the way we treat our customers, it's not just the way we treat our staff, it's not just the way we treat anyone who walks in through that door, because that's a given, that's just what we do here at Emerald. But it also means that we do treat our stock as if it were going to be handed over to a member of our Emerald family, because really, in the long run, it is going to be. So, you know, you look at a bit of stock here and you just think, God, would I feel comfortable handing the keys to this over to me mum, me nan, me brother, me son, me goldfish? Would I feel comfortable doing that? Well, I don't even really need to give it a second thought, because I know the big green tick on the windscreen, the car is A1 mechanically cleared. As you can see, it's in great nick all the way around. Taking it out for a test drive, handles so well, so I don't need to give it another thought. Here you go, Mom, there's the keys. You're going to be safe and secure because we've got an Emerald piece of stock right here, and it's A1 mechanically certified. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do really appreciate it. If there's anything that I've maybe skipped over, or you'd like a bit more clarification on, please do not hesitate to get in contact with me or any of my colleagues here at Emerald. Give us a call, you know, chat me up on Facebook, get in contact on Instagram, anything like that. We love having the chat, we love having the crack, and most importantly, we love handing over any information that you need to feel more safe, secure, informed, and most importantly, empowered when it comes to starting your car buying journey, especially here at Emerald House of Cars. We may be locked down, but we're certainly not knocked down. We've got click and collect, click and deliver, and free UK delivery on all of our stock, either on site or on our website. So check that out, www.emeraldhouseofcars.co.uk. Thank you so much for giving me so much of your time. I highly appreciate it, and I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you.